About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
That second down play nets a -4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Looking to throw. McCray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Browns at 4-7 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
You look at this Baltimore defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. McCray. And this one too low. These two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Browns who got the victory then, so they'll look for the season sweep here in Cleveland. 2nd and 10.
68. Ready, go.
They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, here's Judkins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Ravens nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Look at this, a tight end carry. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Jackson now. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Down the sideline he goes.
That one good for 37 yards.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
This time Jackson will throw it.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Here's 2nd and 10.
Up the middle they go. Minor. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing is Jackson.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Ravens respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. But he is such a matchup nightmare down near the goal line, CD, and another example right there on that play for the touchdown.
It's borderline impossible to defend this guy because that kind of size, he can still get out and run a crisp route, and he has excellent hands. Even if you stick with him, all the quarterback has to do is lob it up, and he can win almost any jump ball.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Picked up by the and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Point after, right down the middle.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the jump.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 19 yards away.
And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford.
Oh, wide open, complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun, McCray.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Real quick.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Now Jackson going to shift him around.
At the 10-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 10 yards out.
And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation, because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offense.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go. No one downfield there to stop him.
14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
It's a pickup on 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
An empty look offensively. Here's 3rd and 8.
Now Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
First down, Ravens.
They'll run on 1st down. Minor. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
He's in the space past the 25.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Minor. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here's Jackson. Quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Ravens would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Browns 14.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
Ready?
A final shot before break. McCray.
That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Escapes the defender.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play some football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
On first down, Minor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
They find some open field here. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 38-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play. And the
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Strickland. Still fighting for more. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down the 15-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. To throw is Jackson.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jackson. And he is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Ready!
Throwing to start the drive. McCray.
He's got his man. It's Pierce.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Back to throw. McCray. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes you just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
An inside run to Jenkins.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Down and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Go. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Checks it down to Jenkins.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. 33 yards.
And the Browns are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Looking to throw. Jackson. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
At the 26-yard line.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
All right. Hey, Ozzie. Ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Minor. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Hey, Ozzie, slide.
They'll keep it on the ground. Minor. And they'll get him down right around the 16. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
First down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Jackson going to keep it.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. To try again after the sack, Jackson. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down, so now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Jackson under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Off the play fake. McCray going up top. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
And Xavier Worthy,
78 yards.
and the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead's down to 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A beautiful fake.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a give right side. Minor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Big strides, look at him go.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Come on, come on. Six.
Off play action. McCray. He's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
And the Ravens are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts.
And got his man complete. Look at the big fella go. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Luke now for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Jenkins. Now he's loose at the 40.
And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 23-yard line.
157 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And as this defense